Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing Elise, and I'm going to take her against the Yasuo adventure. I feel like we should probably have some decent amount of success. After all, Elise is a rather strong champion and I have 2 epic relics on her, so we should be able to power through the buffs, specifically those when it comes to the whole stunning units that cost 2 or less. Deep cuts, lie in wait, or best defense. You know what? Normally I would pick lie in wait, but the fact that deep cuts deals double damage to the opponents might make it so it has an edge over the normally good lurk effect. Let's see. Can't keep any of these. Actually, I might keep the Frenzied Skitterer, just because it's a 3-drop that we can play next turn. Now, theoretically, Elise gets stunned here, if I'm not mistaken. No, actually, it's only followers then. And the player summons a follower that costs 2 or less. Okay, good to know. Does that mean that this Spiderling will be stunned? Yep. A stunned Spiderling right away. That's kind of unfortunate. Means all of my Spiderlings will be completely useless the turn they're summoned. They only be useful afterwards. I'll pass. Let's see what he does first. Nothing. Really? Then I'll attack with both of these. Is this lethal? We get very close to it. Maybe I should place something like the Shrieking Spinner. Yeah, let's make use of our mana, shall we? Wind Technique or whatever it's called. Wind Technique. That's it. In that case, I'll only attack with the Elise. Yep, that's what I figured. We're still slowly and surely building up a board presence, and we'll probably end up killing the opponent off of it. We level up Elise as well, which means no more generating Spiderlings on attack, but if all our Spiderlings getting Challenger, it should be easier to keep control of the board. Sure. I'm going to go ahead and get a heal for that thing, because it has Overwhelm. Yep, that's fine. I'm going to play the Crawling Sensation just so I have a couple of jump blockers. Actually, they're not jump blockers, because I'll only get them, or I'll summon them stunned. Completely forgot about that part. But I'm pretty sure we can win next turn just with the current board. Because we'll basically attack like so. Then we can go ahead and pull here, and we deal 62 damage to the opponent. Okay, so the curse was not relevant this game, but maybe on a later game it will be relevant. I mean, we've already beaten the Lysandra adventure with the Elise, so theoretically, since Yasuo is a lower starred adventure than the Lysandra one, then this should be easier. Maybe I should have picked the Moon Silver, but I thought it would be funny to get the regeneration on the Spiderlings. Also, the Darken Ballista is generally decent. Jean, Caitlyn, or Poppy. I would like something that gave my Spiderlings a good keyword. Do I want to reroll here? Can I do better? Caitlyn obviously is not a choice because I don't have enough flash bomb traps for her to be relevant. Jean, I don't have enough spells or skills. And Poppy, when it comes to Poppy, while I do have the ability to go for a wide board, I don't think the two low-cost units are good enough, so I'm going to reroll. Star Spring is interesting, and so is Soraka, honestly. But looking at these choices, it seems like Jax might be the best one. With Jax I can go ahead and give quick attack and sometimes overwhelm to my Spiderlings. Even though Fireth and the Piltover Castaway are not the best choices, I'm probably going to benefit from the Jax. Shadow Assassin is too hard. There's no way I'm picking that fight. Let's just go down and hopefully the shop will have a good reward for us. Spiderling, Spellslinger, Pirate. Honestly, I'm tossing everything but the Darkened Ballista. I want a Jax or a Elise. Okay, Elise is decent. I can go for the Elise right away. Yeah, crossfighting the Elise is fine. She becomes immune or can be killed while she is attacking, so this is great. Unfortunately, she is not large enough to kill the Icevale Archer. A Stalking Wolf might kill Elise. The Arachnoid Sentry solves that problem. So does the Frenzied Skitterer. Honestly, I think the Sentry is better. Just because it replaces itself. No attacks, really? Okay. Now we level up Elise, and all my Spiderlings become challengers as well. Shrieking Spinner. I think I'll go for the Ballista just so I can go ahead and give regeneration to my Spiderlings. Out of all the outcomes, that was definitely one that I was not expecting. I think I have to pass here. I'm going to attack with the Arachnoid Sentry just so we draw one. We'll get a Spiderling at the end of the turn, so we still have a decent amount of blockers. Oh, we got an Elise back. How generous. Brood Awakening does nothing. I think I'll go Frenzied Skitterer into the Spellslinger, honestly. We need to kill that thing. Can block here, block here. We can go ahead and go for the Mark of the Isles to kill that thing as well. We're basically getting rid of our entire board just so we minimize the amount of damage we take. But actually we can get it back with the crawling sensation. So maybe this is not that bad. And next turn we can make the challenger a permanent thing. Let's just attack right away. There we go. We'll deal 25 damage to the opponent's nexus. We'll go ahead and give him a small curse. Just a 6 cost one. Sure, I'll drop down the Arachnoid host. Maybe I should have dropped it down sooner, but I was worried something might happen. Like he would summon a enormous board and I wouldn't be able to attack properly into it. Let's go ahead and make use of that small token the opponent gave us, shall we? There's no need for you to have a 11-11 opponent. Really? You're not going to kill the Elise? That's an interesting choice. 3 spiderlings or 1 shrieking web spinner. Actually, I'll go for the shrieking shrieking spinner just because we got the spiderling here. There we go. And now we win. And go ahead and pull here. Pull here. And it's over. We ended up taking a bit of damage, like we lost 6 life if I'm not mistaken, but we should regenerate 4, so we only lost 2 technically. It could be worse, honestly. Sapphire Crystal on the Spirit Journey, Overgrown Snapvine. When you play a follower, kill it to summon an overgrown snapvine. But that's only when you play a follower, not when you summon. I'll pass. We need something better. Create a Cathian Mirage in hand that costs 0 this round, or create a Golden Spatula in hand. Entrancing Lure, give an ally challenge this round. If it's equipped, draw 1. I guess we're taking the Entrancing Lure, just because it's not the worst thing in the world. Pass deal. You know what? I'll take it. Our deck does benefit from drawing through it a bit quicker. Create and hand a copy of an enemy follower. It's not good enough, no point in spending money on it. Monastery of Hirana or another shop. Maybe if we can get a pile of powers, even if they're not the best, we can just overwhelm the opponent. Let's toss the Elise. I think I can keep this hand actually. Definitely not the worst. Okay, we didn't need 2 entrancing lures. Why do I still have 29 health? Wasn't I supposed to regenerate a bit from the, you know, regeneration? Whatever. What do I do here? Jax or Elise? There's a good case to be made for either one of them. I think I'm going to go for the Elise because we need the extra board presence, especially against the opponent's deck. Even if the unit gets stunned here, it should still be fine, because I get 2 units on board instead of just 1. Yep. Next turn we'll probably go Piltover Castaway. Yeah. We'll go Piltover Castaway. Ooh, Pot of Pain or Pen of Pain. Either way, he is not going to be able to kill the large Poro. So, Pot of Pain it is. Well, at the very least now the Poro dies if he attacks improperly. I'm definitely blocking like this. We take 8, but we kill one of the opponent's units, and it's also a very large one at that. Now, what do I want to do here? I think I'll go for the Jax, and I can go for an entrancing lure to go ahead and remove the opponent's units. Let's just get rid of that one, and we attack with both our champions, which means now our little spiderlings have a massive amount of keywords. Also, Jax should be close to leveling up. Yep, we're only 2 off now. Let's see, he probably plays the thing here, the sled. Actually no, he goes for an Aurora Borealis. That's a very big tempo loss from the opponent.
Pretty poison.
It should mean that he just has no way to win from this position. Or at least I hope he doesn't have a way to win. I mean, oh right, he dies to the curse. See, it's already paying off. He dealt 8 damage this game, and it was exactly the amount of damage we needed to win. Icefield Cultist, Jump Bump, Harrowing Return. Oh, can we stop offering me bad cards? Nether Fiend, Fresh Offerings, Malefic Spear. I'm going to take the Malefic Spear, but I'm definitely getting rid of it at the first opportunity I get. Shop or Monastery of Irana. I'm going to go for the shop. Slow and steady. When you place slow spell copy and on the same targets. No. Want something better. Whoosh, Summon of a Stein Disciple. I guess it's probably not good enough, but I still took it. I might have been better off just taking the doubling the slow spells, but I didn't know I would reroll into something so bad. He's going to summon an Ashe right away. I wonder if he's going to block my Elise with it. Also, I just confirmed it. We're not regenerating health in between rounds for some reason. Or in between fights. That's definitely not the best. Also, why the hell did we not draw an Elise? Things are going from bad to worse. If I play Jax, I go up to 4 next round. No, that's not good enough.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
Maybe it has to be good enough.
Line up for your beatdowns or go all at once.
I'm going to go ahead and wait. I'll use the Disciple as a fodder for a Shadow Isles Stealth Stones into a crumble.
Fresh tracks.
Never mind. I guess I won't do it. I'm taking 9-5, which is 14, 14, 16, 16, 21. Exactly 21. There's another option, which involves me doing this. It minimizes the amount of damage I take, but it messes with my plan to go ahead and kill the Ashe. You can go ahead and kill here, block here. Yeah, sure. This is probably fine. I'll have to pass. I can't afford not to. Then what? The Furious just get stunned on summon. I guess I'll play a Spiderling and see what happens from here on. We can attack with the Elise, sure. But then what? In a way, we do develop a board. Can go ahead and kill something. Ashe will level up next turn. Let's try and do this. Maybe it's the correct play. I get the Spiderling at the round end. Then Elise levels up at the round start.
My true beauty is beneath the skin.
If he doesn't have an Ashe in hand, I'm fine. Okay, that's not an Ashe. I think I want to play an Arachnoid Sentry on something the opponent has, so I'm going to use the Light of VKT as a way to pass the turn. Yep.
My aim is true.
I figured he would have an Ashe. Fortunately, I was prepared for this situation. So now I only have one unavailable blocker, which is exactly the one it chooses to kill. Why? Also, I'm playing the Fire just so I can go ahead and get some sort of equipment. This gets frostbitten. He gets a crystal arrow, so he can frostbite other enemies with 3 or less health. This deals 1. My Spiderlings go up to 7 and 6 respectively. So I can go ahead and kill a decent amount of the opponent's board here. Sure. Let's go like this. I still have the need for a stall option for the next turn. I need to stop that Ashe from attacking somehow.
You can fix anything with anything. I'll prove it.
Is he not going to block? Okay, he is.
No fixing that. There's a scent in the air.
Okay, that's whatever.
Can't afford to miss.
Let's go ahead and play another Piltovan Castaway. Upcycle Drake, sure.
Hey, I've done more with less.
Sure. I'm just going through things. Oh! This procced the scout. I guess that is how it works. That's so incredibly lucky. Now I can go ahead and kill the opponent's entire board. I didn't realize it would work like that. The fact that we get an extra attack with all our units definitely saved us here. How lucky. This is definitely the kind of phenomena I wouldn't even be able to replicate. Not even in a million years. Ooh, we got so lucky. Ooh, a Ninja Tabi. So we can give all our spiderlings elusive. I guess that means that the opponents won't trade into them, but does that really matter? Wiggle Dust Sprinkle, Disarmed, Flexible Game Plan. Will the disarmed matter? Or is it better if I take the +1/+1 on all spiderlings? Yeah, sure, it's a +1/+1 on all spiderlings. It's slightly better than a -1, -0 on the opponent's stuff. At least that's what I feel like. Zinea, the opposed units have Nexus Strike. Reduced cost of allied Zineas everywhere by 2. Or Yetis. Oh, this is a very tough decision. Both the fights are kind of hard. Let's go for the Zinea and hope that we can get enough board control to the point where the opponent won't actually be able to strike my Nexus. Because if he manages to summon a bunch of Zineas all at once, I'm just dead on the spot. I'm keeping the Arachnoid Sentry and the Frenzied Skitterer as a form of adaptation. Depending on what he does next turn, I'll play either one of them.
There's nothing to fear.
Nothing. No plays opponent. Are you certain? He's probably just waiting for me to attack before he does something. Well, I guess since my spiderlings have elusive, they can block the Zinea. That's nice. Let's see what the opponent does here. Swole Squirrel. You know what? I feel like preventing that from attacking is a good decision.
Pretty poison.
Nothing again. The opponent's playing so incredibly passive. I'm going to go for the Ballista first to give the opportunities an opportunity to play something. Okay, Defiant Dance. Fortunately, I have blockers. Not letting you strike my Nexus, no sir. Let's play the Elise again.
I don't bite.
Unfortunately, we don't actually get to go ahead and what's it called?
Hey, over here!
Proc the effect to give regeneration to all our spiderlings, and we don't get to give them the challenger with the entrancing lure. But depending on the way, I think he's definitely going to block the Arachnoid Sentry, but I might just be able to deal enough damage to the opponent's Nexus to the point where he just dies to the curse next turn. Why did the opponent not block? Now you're just going to die to the curse.
Let me change into something more comfortable.
I was definitely certain that he was going to block, but he decided not to and died to the curse. Maybe he didn't register the curse as a threat. Maybe that's what happened. Still very weird. Shadow Isle, Still Stones. Sure. 0 mana draw a unit. Worst case scenario. It's pretty good. Let's pass on that. We don't want to shuffle more bad or want more bad cards in our deck. Phantom Pranks. You know what? Yeah. Let's slowly chip away at our opponent's health. Champion item chest or an item chest. Definitely going for the champion one. Even though the Zephyr Sage is probably a harder fight than the other option. If we can get another keyword on Elise, that would be great. I do not want any of these. I want an Elise, please. Our whole deck is built around her. That and the Spiderlings. There we go. Greenblade Elder. Let's play the Elise that's fleeting. Okay, whatever. Let's see if the opponent blocks here. He does. Okay. That's nice. That's good for us because it means that he has less threats in hand. But now he has more threats on board. I need something that allows me to minimize the amount of damage I take here. I guess this will have to do. Also, I'm probably trading the Vastayan Disciple and the Arachnoid Sentry.
What technique is this? What's your hurry?
I'm seriously pondering what I do here. 9. Taking 9 or taking 18. Is there a difference between the two of them? If I preserve the Arachnoid Sentry, I level up Elise. I think that's important. I think leveling up Elise is important.
My true beauty is beneath the skin.
Now let's see. If I attack like so, do I have lethal? Yes, I do actually. I actually do have lethal. So I'm going to do it. Next turn I'll kill the opponent with the curse. He shouldn't be able to play it here.
Stay hidden.
Perfect. It's not going to matter, opponent. You're already dead. Come on. Just let it be over. There. We sacrificed a lot of our life, but in the end we managed to win. I don't know if I needed to force the win that badly, but I didn't want to spend any more time than I needed to there. Ooh, Spiderling with double attack, definitely taking that one. Fortunately, the last item we got to choose was a good one. Also, let's ensure that we always get an Elise. And from here, 8 health. Yeah, sure. I'll take LD14. I mean, if I were to take a card out, I would probably take the Fireth. It's definitely the weakest card in my deck. But I would rather face off against Yasuo while I have a full health bar. Or a full health nexus. I feel like I need all of the opportunities I can get to take him on. I'm definitely getting an Elise here, so I tossed her back in. The Darkened Ballista and the Spiderling should be fine. Let's hope that the opponent doesn't have a stun, shall we?
The strings. Slither out from the darkness.
My kind of life.
He has a stun.
Asedio!
How annoying. It's likely that the opponent will level up Yasuo rather quickly.
Heard you're new in the area. My friend and I are soul collectors.
I think I dropped on the transit skitterer here. Stuns the player's weakest unit and draws one. Okay, I'm going to play the skitterer here.
Patrol 1, Patrol 2.
The opponent attacks, stuns that thing, it dies. I'm actually going to take the 10 because it ensures that Elise levels up next turn.
Sound the alarm.
And I think that's important because of the sake of board control.
No one is promised tomorrow.
Depending on what he has here, he might just be able to kill either Elise or my entire board. Let's pull here. We can pull here. We can pull here and pull here. Hopefully, he doesn't have a way to stun all of my units, just some of them. He actually doesn't have that many stuns then, if he didn't choose to use them here. He might have a Yasuo in hand,
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
but the fact that it chose not to use it could be good. Okay, I guess it just didn't have a Yasuo in hand. None of my units died this round, right? No, so it's fine if I just fill my board with spiderlings. You shouldn't have a way to give the Feyblade Twirler the overwhelm keyword. I'm going to give Elise regeneration.
The blade above all.
Underestimate.
Yeah, that's fine.
Dare you?
Going to throw this thing at you. And you can die as well. Both those deaths are not going to amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Got more scars than years and got a lot of years.
Now who's got the upper hand?
Unfortunately, I have to trade this in. But I can build my board back up with this spiderling and this one. And we got the spiderling for free here. So now it's game over for the opponent. Or at least I hope it is. Just 107 damage coming right at the opponent's face. Ooh, Jax barely doesn't level up. Unfortunate. Oof, that was definitely more challenging than I anticipated. But in the end, we managed to beat Yasuo anyway. Definitely a good run. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.